Hi everybody, this is Dino Chris from Prehistoric Facts, and this is a Q&A episode, so let's actually get started, shall we? So, Luke Zilla, your first question. Is Tylosaurus periger really larger than Mosasaurus hoffmanni? Now, with larger, I mean longer, heavier, or more robust. So, I looked into this. Mosasaurus hoffmanni is longer than Tylosaurus, but Tylosaurus is actually heavier than Mosasaurus hoffmanni. So like Mosasaurus is not going to be longer. Or Tylosaurus is not going to be longer. It's going to be at least a meter short to Mosasaurus hoffmanni. Whereas, because Tylosaurus periger is a bit more robust, and so it's a little bit thicker. And you can guess possibly of reasons why Tylosaurus is a little bit robust or heavier. It's probably because it was going after some much bigger prey than Mosasaurus probably was. Even though Mosasaurus can catch large prey. Is to say, I think Tylosaurus was able to have the toughness to be able to take on larger animals in its environment. And so, yeah, but at least it's still a pretty good question, Luke. I still like this question. Your next one is, who would win, Symbospondylus or Basilosaurus? And so, get the rundown here. So, Symbospondylus and Basilosaurus have never met each other. And Symbospondylus is like a proto-ichthyosaur, or like a before, or kind of like an very early version of an ichthyosaur. And then Basilosaurus, despite the name, it is not a reptile. It is a mammal. It's a prehistoric whale, prehistoric toothed whale, but it's not. But it's actually a primitive whale, so to speak. And they never met each other. They're from different time periods. Symbospondylus is from the Triassic, whereas Basilosaurus is from the Eocene. And so, yeah, I would go with Basilosaurus on this one. Basilosaurus is just larger, and also Symbospondylus does not stand a chance against Basilosaurus. Basilosaurus is just way bigger, and also Basilosaurus probably has the better bite force. Whereas Symbospondylus would have speed. It would have speed, but it's not going to do that much damage to Basilosaurus. So I go Basilosaurus 100%. All right, Nicholas, your question is, have you heard of a T-Rex specimen named Bertha and the possibility of it being the largest T-Rex skeleton? And so, yeah, I did look into this, but even though it's not fully published, Bertha has not been fully published yet. But it has been discovered. But the only thing that I know of Bertha is it has a femur. The femur of this T-Rex is really large, and they're saying that this femur is larger than Sue's femurs, and also it's larger than Scotty's femurs. And so, could you really determine the size of a T-Rex based on the femur? I would say the height. The height you can probably determine. Whereas length of the animal, I highly doubt it. I probably would say is that I would say I would need more of the skeleton. Like if there's like any like vertebrae that has been found of Bertha. If Bertha does have vertebrae, I think there could be a chance they could actually give a pretty good estimated guess of what its length could be. But I've actually looked into this, but Bertha's not been published. It has been studied on, but it's still continuing to be studied. I think they still need to do CT scans of some of the bones and all that. So I would probably say that the jury's still out on both Edie Cope and Bertha in terms of the bigger T-Rexes, because like I said, we need more than just like say a bone or two bones, so to speak, or even three. I would like to see 10, or otherwise, like if you got like a part of the skull, I think that would actually work as well to determine if it's going to be a really big T-Rex, like bigger than Sue and bigger than Scotty. So that's still to be determined. But good question, Nicholas. All right, Alex. What is your favorite prehistoric documentary series, and what was it that you liked the most about your favorite prehistoric documentary series? This is good. My favorite ones is the 1999 Walking with Dinosaurs. I also like Prehistoric Planet. Prehistoric Planet is always pretty good. What other ones do I like? I mean, the Walking with series is always going to be pretty good. I mean, I did like some of the '90s stuff, like prehistory on TLC. That one was actually pretty cool. There's videos of that. There's videos of prehistory on YouTube. You just type up prehistory on I think it's paleo something. I think it's paleo history or something like that. Or I can't remember. They're on YouTube, and you can actually find them. There's many episodes of them. But I also did like When Dinosaurs Roamed America. That was always pretty good. Like Prehistoric Park was actually more of like a fun type of thing. So I probably wouldn't say it's one of my favorites, but it's actually kind of fun. Animal Armageddon was a little bit fun, but still the designs of the animals are kind of wonky. But if I had to choose, it's probably Prehistoric Planet and the Walking With series. But I probably would say is that my favorite bits, but say from the Walking With series. In terms of Walking with Dinosaurs, my favorite episodes were Time of the Titans. That one was actually really good. Even First Blood. That one was actually really good. Cruel Sea was fun, but I think it probably was a little bit too much in terms of that the Liopleurodon was oversized. Giant of the Skies was actually a lot of fun, even though I did not like it that Utahraptor was placed in Europe. I did not like that. And also claiming that Ornithochirus is the largest pterosaur, that did not work well with me. But like Spirits of the Ice Forest, that one's actually a really cool episode. That one was a really cool episode. In terms of Walking with Beasts, I did like the Sabretooth episode. That one was really good, and even the Ice Age one. That was actually really good. Walking with Monsters, like majority of it is actually not bad. It's just that I think probably it was not as didn't really tell like a good throughout story of the certain periods of time, and so I think it probably was lacking a storytelling aspect from the previous ones. But Prehistoric Planet, the designs of the animals are so good. They're so good. That's what I like about Prehistoric Planet, is that the designs of the dinosaurs, the pterosaurs, and the marine reptiles, they're just amazing. Like, really amazing. And can't go nothing wrong with David Attenborough, man. David Attenborough is like basically like up on top as basically as being the best nature narrator of all time. You know, he's the best. But yeah, like those are actually my favorites. When Dinosaurs Roamed America was actually one of my favorites too, because John Goodman's narration was actually a lot of fun to listen to, and the designs of the dinosaurs were cool at the time. So yeah, those were actually really good. But good question there, Alex. All right, Benjamin, your first question: could Allosaurus take down ankylosaurs like Gargoylosaurus and Memorapelta? In terms of Allosaurus taking on like those like armored dinosaurs, I think it could. It's just that I don't think it really needed to do it. I don't think Allosaurus would even try to do it, because like the only way it would ever do it is if there was a very scarce amount of prey that was available, and that was the only thing that was available for Allosaurus to try to take down, and it was desperate, those sorts of things. But Yeah, Allosaurus would probably steer clear of these like armored dinosaurs as much as possible, kind of like Gargalosaurus and Memorapelta. Then your but like it could do it, yeah, but I'd say it probably wouldn't do it that much. Your second question: did all large meat-eating dinosaurs have small horns above their eyes? Some of them did, yeah, some of them did, but there are some that did have like a nasal like crests or bumps on their skull. Take for example Giganotosaurus. Giganotosaurus has those like kind of like the kind of like this like rough texture on its nasal bone, and so that probably means that there was like some like horn-like structures or like keratin covering that bit. So it was probably like a display structure on it, but it didn't have that much of like horn like horns above its eyes. The best examples for dinosaurs that actually have them is like Allosaurus, Torvosaurus, even Ceratosaurus. Ceratosaurus is the most famous one of them all. Tyrannosaurs did have them, but they were kind of very small. And so, yeah, I would probably say, yeah, majority of them. There's some that did, but then there's some that didn't. Because, like say, Spinosaurus, for example, Spinosaurs only have a crest on the nasal. And that's the same thing with the Carcharodontosaurs. They didn't have them. And so, yeah. But yeah, there were some that did, but there were some that didn't. So, yeah, there you go. Is Hybodus built like a horned shark? So Hybodus is a prehistoric shark that lived a long, long time in its geologic time range. It originated in the Permian, and it went all the way over towards the beginning of the Cretaceous. And so, is it built like a horned shark? Somewhat. I would probably say that it kind of does look like a horned shark, but like I'd probably say it wouldn't as well because it's kind of a little bit different. But yeah, it's got like those like there's some Hybodus specimens that have like horns above its eyes. There's some that, but all of them have those like those spikes on their dorsal fins, and yeah, that's defense. That's really good defense against predators that are willing to come in and take a bite, and you use that spike to pretty much like have the predator not eat you. That's what the horn shark really kind of does, is that it has that horn on its dorsal fin, and it uses that for defense. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me that Hybodus had that and was using that. That it used that against the marine reptiles, especially the Pliosaurs. The Pliosaurs would have been the ones eating the Hybodus pretty good amount of time there. And so I would say yes, but also no. But mostly yes. And which prehistoric shark would win, a Squalicorax or Physogalius? I can't remember what Physogalius really was. Segalius is Squalicorax. I do know that's also known as the crow shark, and so somebody in the comments, please let me know what Physogalius really is, what it looks like. Does it have like very sharp teeth, kind of like most other prehistoric sharks, or do they have like nub-like teeth, or was it like, did it have very tiny teeth that was mainly catching like small prey and all that sorts of stuff? Please let me know, because I know Squalicorax was mainly going to go after like medium-sized fish and also some large prey as well, but not like overly large, but large prey. But yeah, so somebody let me know. But I mean, I'll probably just pick Squalicorax, but at least I'll look into that one. I can probably do a special episode on Squalicorax, or even like any of the prehistoric sharks, for that matter. If any of you guys would like that, I think I'll probably do that maybe July or something like that, because that's when people start talking about Shark Week, and so that sort of thing. But anyway, that's all the questions I got for you today. So next week will be a special episode. I'll let you guys know what kind of prehistoric I'm going to talk about, so stay tuned for that. But you can also send me questions about dinosaurs or another prehistoric life by emailing me, donachris71@gmail.com. There's going to be my Facebook page, Prehistoric Facts with Donachris. Like the page, you post your questions in the comment section. Please put them in the comment section. Don't put them on Messenger. Messengers for private conversations. So please put your questions in the comment section on any Facebook post. Please feel free to do so. And also for YouTubers out there, feel free to like the video, subscribe to the channel according to my analytics, so that if you guys are checking out my channel, I'm not subscribed yet. So please feel free to hit that subscribe button and also hit that like button, because that's how the YouTube algorithm works now. The more likes the video gets, the more likely it gets spread out to people that are interested in dinosaurs, prehistoric life, paleontology, geology in general. And also share the video, share the channel to anybody who's interested in dinosaurs, prehistoric life, paleontology, geology in general. So please feel free to do so. And also hit that notification bell, so that way you can get weekly notifications of every video that comes out weekly. And also for YouTubers out there, feel free to leave your questions in the comment section, because I do read them all. Your questions mean a lot in the Q&A episodes like this one. So all of you that are sending me questions via email, Facebook, and YouTube, you guys are awesome. You're giving me some great questions. And also make sure you keep your questions short to the point. You can also follow me on Instagram at dino.chris.pf. I'll post pretty cool stuff on there. You can also follow me on Threads, same thing, at dino.chris.pf. I'll post pretty cool stuff on there as well. Also, take care of people around you. So for younger people out there, to make solutions to your parents, your teachers, and your guardians, it's the best motivation you can have for good education. It's very important to have good education. With a good education, get a good job in the future. And also this Saturday is my event at the Marathon County Public Library in Wausau, Wisconsin, from 1 to 2 p.m. Central Time is my event there, and I'm bringing my collection of like fossils, minerals, and fossil replicas, and that collection is going to get bigger later on this year. So stay tuned for updates of like what kind of stuff I'll be having. I might be posting tidbits of what I'll be getting, of what I get in the from like ordering that kind of stuff. And so yeah, I'll post tidbits, and even I'll post like some things I do have in my collection. So I'll let you guys have a good look at them via pictures in the community tab. So if you want to go on the community tab, feel free to do so. I'll be doing some polls again at some point. So yeah, keep on an eye out for those. But anyway, that's it for now, and I'll see you guys next time.